Hi, Senator Kevin Dahle, Northfield, Senate District 20. This week I've been working on a couple of bills that actually are kind of repealers. On Monday we presented before the Transportation Committee again a provision that would remove the gag order on the Dan Patch commuter rail line, a provision that was put in 2002 that says the Med Council or MnDOT cannot talk about, reference, include in any planning a potential commuter rail line from Northfield to Minneapolis, which we know as the Dan Patch line. So we're trying to remove that. It's just bad legislation. Yesterday in the Education Policy Committee, I presented a bill that it would actually would repeal the provision that would require new teachers to take the Minnesota Teacher Licensure exam in the basic skills. Now this was a bill that was enacted just last year, but we're finding that there's a lot of flaws with that bill. Matter of fact, we had good testimony yesterday from a teacher, an excellent art teacher from Pillager, Dan Devine, who actually has a learning disability. An excellent teacher, motivates his student, a great coach, but he can't pass the math portion of the MTLE. We also heard testimony yesterday about language barriers that are permitting good people in terms of teaching foreign language that cannot pass the basic skills component of the MTLE. We still would require them to pass tests in their content area or pedagogy, but we are finding that there's some real flaw with the basic skills component. We also heard from testifiers that say there may be a cultural bias, not to mention the costs and other problems inherent in this component. A good piece of testimony yesterday said that if I was a teacher, which I am, and giving students a test and 40% of the students are failing the test, does that mean that the students are failing, or is there something inherently flawed with the exam itself? So I'd like to take a look at that. I think there's compelling testimony out there. We're keeping good people from the field, and so we're going to try to fix that. A number of town meetings this coming Saturday. We'll be hitting town meetings in Montgomery and Lonsdale, New Prague, and Elko, Newmarket. Take a look at my Senate website at the Minnesota State Senate. Under Kevin Dahle, you'll find locations and times for that. Thanks.